Welcome back, everyone. Today we're going to talk about Genesis 4, verse 3. And it came to pass at the end of days that Cain brought of the fruit of the ground an offering unto the Lord. This verse marks the first recorded act of sacrificial worship in human history. Cain brings an offering, but the Zohar and Midrash Agadah reveal that this act, though outwardly religious, is inwardly flawed. This offering becomes a symbol of spiritual distortion, an external ritual lacking the necessary inner alignment. What follows, God's rejection of Cain's offerings, springs from the hidden intent behind the act. The first phrase we have at the end of days, delay and distance. The Zohar interprets at the end of days not as mere chronology, but as an inner timing. Cain did not offer immediately, but after delay. This implies hesitation, lack of zeal, and spiritual detachment. He waited not from reverence, but from coldness. His heart was not stirred, only his obligation. Cain's offering is not prompted by love or awe, but by routine or calculation. In Kabbalah, this represents a soul acting from the external shells, appearance over essence. Midrash Bereshit Rabbah connects end of days to the idea of harvest time. Cain gave his offering after ensuring his own needs were met. He did not give the first fruits, but the leftovers. This reflects self-centeredness disguised as piety. Next, we have the phrase, Cain brought of the fruit of the ground, an offering without soul. The Zohar notes that Cain brought of the fruit, not the best of the fruit. This is crucial omission. His offering lacked intention and generosity. He gave without giving. His hands moved, but his heart withheld. Kabbalistically, offerings are meant to elevate sparks, to lift the material into the spiritual. But Cain's inward state was unpurified, so the offering could not ascend. His ego remained entangled with the gift. The Midrash says Cain brought low-quality produce, flax seeds, unripe vegetables, or husks. He fulfilled the letter of the act, but not the spirit. He gave as one fulfilling duty without devotion. This is a powerful warning. Even worship can be hollow if the heart is not aligned with the action. The inner offering, foam without fire. In the language of the Zohar, Cain's offering is externally beautiful but internally dead. It represents avodah belo neshama, service without soul. This is the essence of klippah, a shell that mimics light but lacks life. In later mystical teachings, Cain becomes a symbol of false worship, spiritual pride, and manipulative piety. He sought favor from heaven but refused to offer his own soul. His offering was not to draw closer to God. From the Hebrew word, Karof, korban, which means to come near, but to secure approval, or worse, to assert dominance over the spiritual. Contrast to Abel in the next verse. Though not yet stated here, the Zohar frequently contrasts this act to Abel's offering, which comes spontaneously with pure heart and from the best of his flock. Where Cain offers matter, Abel offers life. Where Cain gives from necessity, Abel gives from love. This verse initiates a spiritual dichotomy still relevant today. Cain represents religion as obligation, performance, or control. Abel represents worship as devotion, surrender, and offering of the inner self. To summarize, Genesis 4, verse 3 records Cain's offering, but Zohar and Midrash Agadah reveal a deeper truth. His sacrifice lacked heart and thus failed to rise. The phrase "at the end of days," Zohar says Cain delayed not from wisdom, but from spiritual coldness. The Midrash says he waited to ensure his own needs were met first. His gift was secondary. The phrase Cain brought of the fruit of the ground, he did not bring the best. The Zohar teaches his offering lacked intention and love. It was formed without fire. The Midrash says he offered inferior produce, fulfilling the act without soul. The spiritual lesson: Cain's offering was external, a show of ritual disconnected from inner transformation. In Kabbalistic terms, he gave from the klipot, not from the light within. This verse warns us: true offering requires not just what we give, but how we give it, with heart, with humility, and with the longing to draw near. Cain's failure lies not in what he offered, but in the spirit behind the act. That's it for today. Thank you very much for your donation. Be blessed, everyone, and I will see you on the next episode.